and I mean it's the Pelicans team that's not afraid, right? I mean obviously they're in here with the 1 seed battling. Even when Devin Booker was there, they were battling. It's not like they were down 2-0 and then had to come back and tie it 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
But you had guys like Jose Alvarado, Herbert Jones, who's been really good defensively all year, kind of being that irritant to CP3 that CP3 has been to everybody else's entire career. And Brandon Ingram's played incredible. CJ McCollum's had some good games as well. And at least for CJ, he's a guy who's been in the playoffs. Jonas Valanciunas has been in the playoffs. I know Brandon Ingram doesn't have so much playoff experience, and neither do the other guys. But they're a tough team, coached by Detroit's own Willie Green. So shout out there. He's done a really good job with this team. Especially without Zion Williamson. If there's a game 7 or something, I'm hoping he can still come back and provide a spark, because that's
He's still holding out,
man. Like, it's a dangerous team if Zion can come back, right? Because then you just have you're inserting a 30 point per game score in your lineup. I don't know, man. It's been incredible to see this team play this way, and they had a bunch of stuff in the offseason, not just Zion, but J.J. Redick came out and basically blasted David Griffin. And, the whole culture of just New Orleans in general, like you said, they added a new coach. And for Phoenix, it's pretty disappointing. I don't know. Like you talked about the biggest disappointments for this year. I think if Phoenix loses in round 1, they kind of got to be right up there with the Lakers and the Nets, because this would be honestly a shocking defeat when you looked at the playoffs at first. But I don't think anybody would be shocked if the Suns lost, like where we stand right now.
It's got to be the biggest disparity for wins and losses if Phoenix loses this one. 64 wins for Phoenix in the regular season. 36 wins for New Orleans in the regular season. If Phoenix loses this series, that has got to be the largest disparity of wins and losses for an upset in NBA.
It would have to be.
I'm very confident that a 36-win team hadn't even made the playoffs before. Unless it was many, many years ago, long before any of us were born, and somehow it was just everyone was having a down year and a 36-win team got in. But if Phoenix, if they fall, I understand Devin Booker goes down. That's a big player. A guy that we had talked about was getting disrespected, not even mentioned in MVP talks for how well he was continuing to lead Phoenix when CP3 was injured. But you still have Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, you've got Mikal Bridges, you've got Cam, you've got weapons on this team aside from Devin Booker, and they're not getting it done. They're kind of getting it done, but they're not really getting it done, not the way a 1 seed should against an 8 seed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team that, last year they made the finals run after being down, I think, 0-2 in their series against the Lakers, or at least 2-1, and then they came back, of course, after Anthony Davis got hurt.
Yeah.
So there's still a little bit of doubt about their finals run. They seemingly remove all doubt this year when it's 64 games in the regular season, and then people are like, oh, this is pretty clearly the NBA title favorite, or at least the representative in the West. And then if they come out and lose to the Zion Williamson Pelicans, again, they don't have Devin Booker, a huge part of their team, probably going to finish in top 5 in MVP voting this year. But the other guys have to step up.